Okay, another video. Let's see. I fixed up a bunch of issues. Almost not for the ambient light, which, well, I didn't fix that out. It just wasn't straight up implemented. So now it's implemented in this build. I also want to test logging in, which actually did like a little bit earlier. Like we haven't seen it in the video, and it made things explode, which led to some more bug fixes. Oh, actually, I did logging in work last time. Just got died. Um, so I'm logged in. The ambient light works, but let me open up a world to make sure. Ooh, wow, it swirls. Alright, forget about this. I should actually also load my avatar, so... Huh? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Never mind, so some stuff is broken. Yeah, it's kind of happens. This is also like why sometimes like devlogs will just stop because oh, there's something and it explodes and I'm like, well, I was gonna show a thing and now I can't show the thing, so let's see. Why is this not giving me all it's being done? Yeah, it just exploded and now it's dead. Wow. Let me kill this. I just wanted to kill this. Open it again. I was gonna do like another test because I saved the benchmarks and I wanted to run. And it's gonna be in debug mode, so it's gonna be lower performance, but I'm also kinda curious just running it, so let's start it again. I have to fix the blend shape thing. Which I'm not curious why is it broken. Blend shape, width count, blend shape data, total blend shapes, blend shape count. Oh, am I not? I should be using my name discount. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I could have just fixed this. You know what? Let me just stop this. I mean, the unit is loading anyways. Let's load it, never mind. But I can fix this. This is easy fix. So we've got one ship count. We've got the updated count. Yeah, the main thing is like we can't assign more blend shapes than the actual mesh has. Which this would already give. It already does give that. Blend shape. Oh, actually, there can be fewer blend shape ways than the mesh has. So, I don't like this because it's gonna spread over crop dates. So, get blend shape count. Blend shape width count and blend shape count. How is this? Oh, I think there's too many here. Yeah. Blend shape needs to be computed the same way. Finish blend shape count, width count. Just gonna, I don't like copying code, but I don't know to duplicate this one because we're not writing it, we're only writing number of updated ones. And this logic's turned off for now because it needs to be kinda reworked, so it can be accessed from the other thread, but this should work. Actually, let's just delete this entire property. And count, and this is gonna be minimum of the two values. So and a blend shape count, and it's gonna be blend shape weights count. And a blend shape count, there we go. Ugh. See, as my computer's like super slow. That's just Visual Studio. It's like, yeah. But yeah, why is it taking so long to close that? Like, it's literally just being closed. But yeah, this is reworked, so I can just access it. The logic is gonna be consistent across the two of these. And I should be able to run this, and hopefully this time it won't explode. And starting up. Let's do this. This one. Let's start it up. Start up. I'm gonna do the benchmark first because in case the schema builder like explodes again, but after that I'll try loading it and see if I can get it working this time. So this is starting up. This is so weird. I'm gonna open this. I did save the gadgets, so I should be able to go here. Oh. It's also not using the fast like texture upload because that kinda doesn't mesh well with the unit editor because we're using very low level API. So this is making things extra crunch. This is the benchmark, so let's give it a try. And full disclaimer, this is running in debug mode, so it's probably not gonna be as fast as the release because there's a whole bunch of like debugger things. That's taking a bit. Might actually be worse. That's taking a good bit. And it's not running super well within the debug mode. But theoretically this should be running like way better once it's in the release mode, because this is essentially the same way headless runs, except now it's in the debug mode. I wasn't sure in the debug mode like if it like, you know, matches the performance or not, but like it does instrument it with a whole bunch of extra stuff, so don't consider this like, you know, reflective of what the actual performance is gonna be like, because with all the debugger stuff attached and is not generating optimized code. But we'll have to test that, like let's actually have this running outside of the editor and running with proper release. But let's try opening the grid space and let's see if we explode this time. There's a bunch of these. Oh no. What happened here? Transforms. Wait, how? What happened here? Skirmish, dispose. Yeah, see, this kind of thing happens. It's at least I can, like, you know, figure out like what's happening. So something's being removed. This is being unregistered. Oh, it's because we are unregistering. We are unregistering on dispose, which means we are the We already should be marked as disposed because I think we marked it first. No, it's false. This is true. Is that marked in the method above? There's a bunch of kind of clean up stuff. So, wait, why? Oh, that's doing the bones. Oh, wait, right. The bone is being decremented. The bone. Does that really make sense? I don't think that would make sense because it should already be cleaned up. Yeah, so the bone is disposed, so just need to add a check. I think what actually happened is this is like one of the user hands. Let me actually kill this as well because we don't. This is not gonna recover. Let's see. We can kill this too, but register account. Yeah, so we can just if we're already disposed, then we don't need to run any of this. Like we don't need to like around the tracking. So it's just gonna check that we are not disposed. Yeah. That's what I want to know. Because the disposal cleanup is gonna take care of all of that. So that should work. Let's actually double check that's happening. Gonna stop this, let this into the space. What is disposed? Doing a bunch of cleanup here. Yeah, we only want to do it when the work is not disposed. So we do want to clean up from the parent. So if we are renderable parent, renderable, we want to unregister ourselves so we're not holding it up. Okay, let's run it again, see if we can get it actually work this time. Okay. This is how a lot of the debugging kind of goes. It's just kind of cycling, chewing through the issues and figuring them out one by one. And then like once I clear enough of them, you know, I usually make like a devlog and showcase, oh, like a bunch of stuff is working. But sometimes I'm like I got like a thing working, and then when I test it, I run into a whole bunch of other issues. And especially early on, if there's like random issues, because the one that literally just happened, I'm pretty sure, oh no. What now? Really transfer one spawned? No. What? So yeah, it's like there's some things that like just kind of hit depending on their order of operation. So it's like the bug is there and it could have happened at any time. Why is this one disposed? It shouldn't be renderable. Renderable parent updates and send double transform allocated. Wait, so the slot we're updating. Slot we're updating is disposed. Like this shouldn't be updated anymore. Why is this passing here? So it's like now that I just want to show stuff working, like now it's hitting all the bugs that like were there before. So this was oops, not root slot. Is disposed. Wait, what? How did the render transform get allocated? This should have been removed. Like this should have been. I don't understand. This renderable. Oh wait, are we determining it wrong? Because I think I might have changed the logic, so it's like just using yes renderable count. So instead of renderable count and also is not removed. There we go. Should fix it. Yeah, so this was not being determined. Because for components it's determined like if they're not removed, but I changed the logic so it tracks how many I needed. Okay, one more time. At least I didn't run this more. Oh, I have to kill it because now it's stuck forever waiting on a frame. So I'll just kill this. Yep. Kill it. And then let's see. Which one's gonna be first? Is Unity gonna start first, or is this gonna compile first? Also doing 3D reconstruction in the background, but that's processing. Spoilers. It's kind of slow because it's still training the Gaussian splat. Come on. It's actually another computer. I'm just like parsing into it. Why is this taking so long? My computer's like really sluggish. It's like a lot of memories. Okay, there we go. So I can get it. There we go. And just start it at the same time. So I can just switch it. And this. A bit boost up. It's kind of funny because like literally now it just died before it even started showing anything. Come on. Slow stuff. Let's start appearing. There we go. Okay. Let's open a grid space. Let's see if it doesn't. If it avoids exploding this time. This is fine. This is the one I wish I could just get rid of. Still haven't found how. Oh. What now? So good slot. How is it hitting all of these now? Oh, is it because of the removal? Yeah. I think it's the removal. So parameters now, just read state, but is it removed? It's also, wait, how is it? What? There's something wrong. So checking. It is disposed, which means it should not have been allocated. Why is it being allocated? Did it not get the radius? Oh, it might not have got it. Oh, I think it doesn't get the radius. It is not getting registered. It's not getting registered. Yeah, it's because I changed the order of operations, so now it's like happening at a different time. Part of the command. Actually, I want to, just what I call it. And then just and then so I'll just take this. And just call this. It's gonna call from this, and I'm actually doing this because it's already done in there. And then just. Oh wait, this is not gonna be. I need to check this. Because it's not gonna be renderable anymore at this point. So actually, yeah, it was wrong. Let me just check if it's all located, and then you unregister and then yeah, good. Register bit removed, so that's no. And we comment from the parent. And the parent, like this is like if the parent is also removed, then it's not gonna care. It's already been disposed there, so. Okay, one more time. This is turning into like devlog. This is why I usually don't do these like this way. Only like once I'm kind of certain I have a whole bunch of stuff like that working, but that's what it is. Right. Cool things I don't need to recompose since I haven't changed any of the Unity bits. Like all of this is happening in Crux Engine. This is the worst thing, it's just waiting between the builds because it's not like sometimes I will like switch between some issues or do something small, like you know the reconstruction, but the reconstruction's kind of going now, so I don't really have anything to do while I'm waiting. There we go. It's kind of looking good, but I can show it. It's from Prague. It's one of the tourist things. It's very choppy because it's like being reconstructed right now. That's kind of mushy over there. I didn't take too many photos there. It was mostly of the statue, so this is like turning out really well. It's a lot of like I was like when it's like a lot of like ornate stuff because it's a lot of nice detail to reconstruct, and the plants. The plants are really good too for Russian splats. So this is ready. I need to see it ready. It is ready. Great. So let's start it again. It's one of those things, fix up one bug and it kind of unveils another. It's gonna work without exploding now. It's promising, maybe. It's probably gonna hit like that type error. Yeah, I think it's working. Oh, I didn't hit that error yet. Oh, it's because it's saved, because that only happens with the upgrade. So let's open this. This is definitely gonna hit it. Yeah, this one's fine. This one's just annoying. Go away. Am I gonna get loaded in? Don't see anything yet. Oh, it's the color. Let's see. Am I gonna appear? Come on. Project Explorer. I see some errors. I don't know if they're related to this or not. It's just processing. Is it loading? Or is it related to the errors? It could the errors are the camera. I don't know, something broken. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a bit because it's some of this stuff takes a bit. Actually, can I actually check? It is not downloading anything. The weird thing is like not even the hair is like visible right now, so I don't think that would happen. So I think something is. Ooh, what was that? I think something is broken because usually the hair loads is like a separate mesh. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't like something. Data, not that. Where's the hair? This is so weird. So the mesh. Okay, there's the render. Let's see, is the mesh here? This is so weird. It's just 3D present right now. Well, I guess it's missing, but it's 3D present. So is it uploaded? Oh, I should have like a statistic for the asset ID that we could actually check it and can check like the millions of messages, but something is messed up. I don't know what it is. Which is weird because the other meshes work, so why does this one not work? Can I can I just pull it out? Okay, so the mesh is in there. It is loaded. But it's not being rendered for whatever reason. At least not with a skin mesh render component. I don't know why. Oh, wait, did I appear? Okay. Okay, so there's some state. Let's try that with the rest. Shall be clever and do the pants first. There we go. We can get the rest. I can be shirtless. Okay, so this works. Why does it not appear at first though? Hello? Are the blend ships updating? Oh, this microphone. Why is it not? Oh, I can do this now. Configure. Aha. So it's default. There we go. Now it's talking. Yay. Yeah, I wonder why the mesh doesn't appear. So there's definitely a bug. There's like something that messes it up, which I hope it's not one I need to figure out, but nothing's. What else? Who's gonna. Alright, yeah, the particles I want to show right now. Hey guys. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. Okay, so stuff kind of works. For the most part. This is so weird. Like, look at this. This is Unity has no idea. It's just it has no idea about any of this. This is all just outside of it now, and it's just getting like the stuff to be rendered, and it kind of feels the same. Like the control just behaves, because it is the same code. It just doesn't exist within Unity anymore, which is like why it's so weird. And it just feels because all of this is being shared over the shared memory buffers and everything. Oh yeah, I was gonna test this is actually how this whole thing started. I was gonna test the, ambient light, which you can see it's already, like, it's not too dark. And also, if I go, it's kind of like, once I get, like, enough stuff working, I can use the inspector. That actually makes debugging a whole bunch, like, easier, because I can just do the things I need to trigger the test. So if I change the skybox, you'll be able, you see like how it changes it competes it. So this also works. I got a hair. The transform rise didn't portrait like yet, but it's gonna be a later thing. But yeah, it's just working. This is getting there. I might actually, well, I probably fixed the meshes not appearing at first. Shouldn't I know why they don't appear at first? It might be, I need to isolate that. But I will probably focus on getting this to work outside of the editor as well. So, because there are like still some issues when I try to run it that way, it kinda explodes and I need to figure out why. Might have to do something with the mesh uploads. Not mesh, the texture uploads, because it switches to a different texture upload method for those. The one isn't like more efficient. But yeah, it works. And again, this is all in debug mode. And what I'm actually surprised is, like, right now, I've already added like bits of the mechanism for it, but right now it's actually, for all the buffers, it's not deallocating them, it's just constantly allocating new ones. So it just keeps like growing memory usage, but actually it's not that bad. Like, it's, if I go like memory, you see like it's going slowly up a bit, but it's like not insane. Like, to actually, to push all of this stuff that's happening is not that much data. I might actually add like a tracking too, like where it's gonna be somewhere in debug dialog, it's gonna say this is how many, kilobytes or megabytes of data of like shared memory was allocated for the last frame. Yeah, this is good. I should probably switch this. Probably to make this bigger for these. It's easier to see. But yeah, it's working. It's shaping up. I'm in the splitting now. This is actually the first instance of someone being in the splitting, which is weird to think about. I will take a picture, but it's not gonna work. Because that's not implemented yet. And it's gonna be another of those things. Actually, that's weird. Yeah, it's not gonna, like, it won't work. I'm just kind of curious what it did. I'm curious. The preview camera doesn't work, so that's another thing. Yeah. More stuff to do, but yeah. It's also like one of the reasons I don't usually do these like big devlogs is because it's kind of distracting, so I kind of waste a bunch of time. But then again, like, whenever I get something working, I like to mess with it too, so it's not too bad. But yeah, the ambient light works, that's fixed up now, fixed up a whole bunch of other, smaller issues. Whenever I mention, with the devlog, it's like, there's a bunch of small issues that were fixed, it's stuff like this. Usually, like, when I'm on the path of, like, fixing something specific, I find a whole bunch of stuff. And and those things kind of keep getting fixed until, like, it gets more stable. And then usually pre-release, like, helps catch the more, like, outlier things. But yeah, I'll see you with the next devlog, and I'll, like, I'm myself in this. Well, did some extra work, because I had to, like, toggle the meshes. But yeah. I'm gonna stop rambling and see you with the next devlog. Blah.